Good evening, madam. Good evening, all.
Good evening, madam.
Let us begin.
Okay, can I share my slide right now?
After the introduction, ma'am.
Okay.
So again, hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. I'm truly delighted to be your host and moderator today. My name is Preeta Harikrishnan, and I'm the Deputy Manager of Admissions at Amrita Health Sciences, Kochi campus. Thank you for joining us for this insightful session on medical laboratory technology. And we are excited to have you with us, and we are confident that this session will offer valuable insights. To make the most of today's webinar, we encourage you to use the chat box for any questions or comments that may arise. We'll ensure to address them during the doubt clearance session at the end of the presentation. So now, without further delay, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest speaker, Rashmi Madam, Assistant Professor, Department of Biochemistry, Amrita School of Medicine, Kochi. Madam, we are so grateful to have you here today, and we all wait to hear your expertise and your valuable contribution to today's webinar. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you. So let me share my slide right now. Can you all see my
Yes,
slide?
yes, ma'am, we can see it.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. I welcome you to this exclusive webinar on MLT program in Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences. So we are extremely happy to have you here. And we appreciate your time as well as your interest in knowing more about this MLT program in Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences. So the thing is that, are my slides shared? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
We can see it.
You can see, okay. So when you select a university or an institute for studying higher degrees or something, you should be very careful while selecting this institute, because that is very a significant decision both for parents as well as for the students. So here we will walk you through what is the importance, why it is so significant, or why Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences is the top choices for studying medical laboratory technology. So, but I cannot see my slides actually. Okay, now I can see. So before beginning, my humble pranams to the lotus feet of our beloved Amma, our Sadguru, Mata Amritandamayi Devi. So as Madam introduced, I am Assistant Professor in Department of Biochemistry, Amrita School of Medicine. So first we will discuss on what is Amrita Institute of Medical Science, what are the facilities that we have in Amrita Institute of Medical Science, and why you should study MLT in Amrita Institute of Medical Science, and why you should choose medical laboratory technology itself as a degree for studying. All these things we will go through. So first, to begin with, Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences. So Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences is, I can't see my slide actually.
Slideshow, is it slideshow? Like, is it happening?
I can't see my slides actually, madam, from here. Are you able to see?
Can you it's all?
You can see, right?
Yes, we can see them.
Yeah, okay. It's fine here. So Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences was initially established as a heart hospital in 1998, but now we have progressed to one of the India's premier medical institutions. So what are the facilities, or what are the significance of Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences? First, we see that. So we have a total of approximately 3,000 outpatients daily in Amrita, with the inpatient occupancy of 95%. If you take for annually, for 1 year, it is about 8 lakhs of outpatients we have, and 50,000 inpatients. So this is very important when you choose a medical course in any institute, that you should have a inflow of patients there. You should have inflow of patients, because you should need patients to get a real world experience. So that is very well happening in Amrita. And we have 17 centers of excellence. We have 15 super specialty department. We have other 45 other clinical broad specialities. We also have pre and paraclinical science departments in our institute. So we also have approximately 4,500 supporting staff with the 670 faculty members, 31 modern operating theaters, and 275 intensive care. So these are the facilities that are available in Amrita. Now coming on to the accreditations, which is also very important while choosing where to study. Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences, the hospital is an NABH accredited hospital. That means Amrita is very much excellent in meeting the stringent standards in patient safety and healthcare quality. That is why we are accredited with NABH, and we do have NABL accreditation also. That is accreditation that is given for laboratories. The first one was the accreditation that is given for the hospital, and the second one is the accreditation that we get for the laboratories for keeping the standards and quality in patient care. So AIMS has also achieved NABL accreditation for all the laboratories. So when you're choosing a laboratory technology course, you should be knowing that you should study in an institute where the laboratories are accredited to the standard for quality. So these dual accreditation, what does it show? That AIMS is committed in maintaining a higher standards, not only in the hospital or the healthcare, but also giving the laboratory service. So both of these accreditation also increase the standard of Amrita. So thus AIMS offers a total and a comprehensive healthcare solution, which is comparable to the best hospitals in the world. So if you take other hospitals, not only in India, the best hospitals in the world, our standard is like, it is totally comprehensive, and it is totally comparable with the most best hospitals in the world. So this is what I have to introduce you about Amrita. Amrita is not only a hospital, it is a teaching hospital. So we should give importance to what all facilities that we can give to the students to improve their quality when they study in Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences. Now coming on to the ranking and recognition that we have got. Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences, which comes under Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham. University is ranked as the 7th best university according to the NIF ranking 2024, and we are shortlisted to the top 10 universities under NIF ranking for the last 8 consecutive years. We are getting this Best University Award. And if you take Amrita School of Medicine under this university, we are the 8th best in India. So that is also coming under NIRF ranking. We are the 8th best medical college. So we do have other awards and recognitions also, like we are 14th in the ranked in dental, we are ranked 13th in pharmacy, etc. Now, next ranking that we have achieved in 2021 was the NAC accreditation. NAC A++ grade is there for Amrita. So to get eligibility for the NAC accreditation, education institute should have completed at least 5 years. And after the end of 6 years, we applied for the NAC accreditation, and now we are awarded as NAC A++, which is the highest grade a institution can get, a teaching institution get. We have achieved that in 2021. The certificate is shown here. So these are the rankings national. While taking international ranking, we can see that Amrita is ranked as the world university ranking. If you take, it is ranked as from 801,000 ranking section. We come under that section. And when we take the world ranking subject wise for medicine, we are ranked from 551 to 600 ranking session. And in the BRICS ranking, whereas the Britain, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, the universities coming under these countries, when ranked, our Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham University is coming under 168th rank. So these all ranking, we just don't get, it is not getting very easily, but we have to undergo certain ranking system, and there are certain criteria for getting these ranks. So for getting these ranks, it is not that easy to get. We have to meet some of the criterias, like a university can be ranked based on these parameters, like teaching and learning resources, the quality of the faculty that the university provide, the infrastructure the university provide, the academic support that the university provide for its students, and also what is the research outcome that is coming from that university, how many publications are coming from that university, what is research, ongoing research going on in that university, what are the industry collaborations of that university, and also what is the graduation outcome. So the students that we take in, we are responsible for their success. So we are responsible for teaching them and making them achieve the success. So the success rate is also mattering when the ranking comes. The employability, that is how many of them are getting placed in different institutions or different laboratories, etc. That also matters. And higher education opportunity. After taking a degree from here, what is the scope of getting a higher education opportunity in other institutions? That also matters. Outreach and inclusivity. That is, we are including all the students. We are including students from other states as well as from other countries also. We are diverse and accessibility to all students possible in this university. And if you take the placement records, job opportunities and industry connection for the graduates should be there for institute to get all these ranking. And there should be perception, that is reputation of the institution should be there among other academics, employers, and in the general public. So Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences have achieved all these rankings or these achievements because it has able to achieve all these criteria that has been mentioned here. Now the question is why you should study medical laboratory technology in Amrita. So why Amrita should be one of the top choices for you to study medical laboratory technology. So why you should take Amrita? I have already mentioned that we have our NABL accredited laboratories here. So NABL accredited laboratories will work at a higher standards. Whatever result that you get from an NABL accredited laboratory is a high standard results that you get, reports that you get. So when you get an opportunity to work or get posted in such laboratory, it is actually increasing your own standards. We have exceptional faculties here and we have a world-class infrastructure here. So when you choose an institute for studying medical laboratory technology, first thing that you have to notice that the institute has an attached hospital to it, and the hospital has its own laboratory. And we do have both of these things. And even having not only a laboratory, our laboratories are all NABL accredited. That means you are getting an extensive hands-on training in our institution. And second thing I said, like, if we have a very good laboratory, we have all the sophisticated instruments, we have all the modern technologies in our hand, but if you don't have patients coming to your hospital, that is of no use. So second thing that should be taken into mind when you study MLT in any institute is that you should have a high patient inflow, which I've already mentioned in the initial slide, that annually we have 8 lakh of outpatients with 50,000 of inpatients. So we have a very good patient inflow here, and we have sophisticated diagnostic instruments. You get you get an opportunity to handle all these sophisticated instruments when you get posted in these laboratories. So Amrita offers a hands-on training in a super specialty hospital and gives the students a real world exposure. That real world exposure is very, very important. You have to see diverse patient samples. You have to handle the sophisticated instrument to make yourself prepare for the industry. Unlike a standalone paramedical college with a limited infrastructure, this immersive experience equips you with the skill needed for the successful health career. Now, why you should take MLT as a course for studying, that is also important. First is that if you are fascinated in diagnostic science and you enjoy and you need a career which is in demand and which is an integral part of patient care, then only choose MLT. You should have very much interest in the diagnostic science. You should be able to do hands-on work, and this is a very demanding area. Job opportunities are very high. So you are a part of, integral part of the patient care also. So if you have all these qualities in you, if you think you have all these qualities in you, medical laboratory technology stands out as a compelling choice among the allied health professions. So the first thing is you play a very important role in the diagnosis. So an MLT professional, as you finish your B.Sc MLT degree, you are called MLT professionals. So MLT professionals are actually the core in the patient diagnosis. So whatever test that you do in the laboratory, whatever result that you give out, the clinicians rely on that, and all the patient treatment decision making depends upon your values or your test result that you give. So you play a very pivotal role in giving a result which the clinicians rely upon. They make treatment decisions according to that, which directly impact the patient outcome. So you play a very important role in the diagnosis of diseases. Now, this is a very rapidly evolving area. Whatever it is, not only laboratory technology, whatever medical field that you take, it is rapidly evolving day by day. The techniques that we have used 2 years before as or 5 years before has now become obsolete. Nobody is doing that technology. Newer and newer technologies are coming. So this field is highly evolving, and you should have a mindset to cope with that. You have to learn new and new technologies day by day to make yourself like prepared for the present time. So this is a rapidly evolving area, and in Amrita, we are equipped with all the sophisticated and all the new techniques, and you get hands-on training for that. Next, there is a wide variety of career path for the MLT. MLT graduates can explore diverse work environment, like you can work in the hospitals, you can work in independent diagnostic labs, you can get into the research centers, you can go to public health agencies, pharmaceutical companies. So there is a wide range of career paths open in front of you. So since you have wide range of career paths, there is high demand for you. Your jobs are stable. You are extremely needed, especially in the abroad where the skilled technicians are very much in demand nowadays. So when you have a skill in, like if you have skilled in flow cytometry technique, or if you are skilled in high performance liquid chromatography, the techniques, if you are skilled, you are highly demanded and you have a job stability also. Now, the opportunity of research and innovation, those who want to think are different from like a lab technician, you don't want to be a lab technologist, you need to move on with a research or something, you can do your higher studies, you can do your post graduation in the MLT, and you can move on with a research. That is also an opportunity. Global recognition and mobility, there is global recognition for this course. This course is demanding entire world require a skilled technician. Skilled technician is a very demanded job globally, and you have, because of that, you have mobility to go anywhere. Potential for future specialization, I said, if you want to move on with the research, or if you want to move on with as a teaching professional, you can do your post graduation. Further, you can do your PhD in the same field, and you can get further specialization, and you can pursue for higher studies and get promotions as wise. If you are not interested to continue in lab, you can move on with the teaching profession, or you can move on with the research as your profession. So what are the objectives? What are the aims, or what are the aims of studying this course? First is that you not only acquire a theoretical knowledge like other science subject where you get a theoretical knowledge. Here, not only the theoretical knowledge, you get a practical skill also while you study the medical laboratory technology. Like these skills that you get during your entire MLT course here, you can incorporate it into your health administration. You develop a leadership quality. You make sure that whatever thing that you do has a quality in that, and you will have a great idea or a good idea about what is a health informatics. So studying MLT not only make you a laboratory technologist, but you know how to handle a difficult situation, like you evolve yourself as a leader, you make sure that whatever you do is meeting the quality, etc., etc. So you develop a comprehensive skill here, not only just doing your practicals or not only doing a test or something. You develop a comprehensive skill. You should when you pass out after your BSc and when you do your post graduation, you should gain the ability to set up a laboratory of your own, and you manage that laboratory of your own. You should achieve that should be one of your objective after your post graduation, not after UG. After post graduation, you should make an objective that I should be able to set up a laboratory as well as manage a laboratory. And also you should be able to investigate tests, like not only the routine tests, but also you should be able to doing the specialized diagnostic procedures, which are all like fundamentals of medical laboratory practice. And also you should be able to operate, troubleshoot, and maintain the sophisticated new diagnostic equipments in the modern laboratory. So these are the skills that you need to achieve at the end of your course. That is, after finishing your BSc course, you should have that ability of leadership, giving out results of high quality, able to set up a laboratory of your own, able to do routine and specialized diagnostic procedures, as well as to maintain and operate and troubleshoot the sophisticated instruments, which all you will get from here, because we have such a good accredited and such a advanced laboratories here in Amrita, which you may not be able to find out in other standalone paramedical colleges. So what are the career opportunities? I said there is immense career opportunity for B.Sc MLT graduate. None of the B.Sc MLT graduate will remain as jobless after getting a B.Sc MLT degree. You can get into government hospitals after writing your PSC examination, or direct hiring into private hospitals, or you can move on as a technologist into the diagnostic commercial labs like DDRC, Newburgh, etc. Blood and organ banks opportunities are there. Research field, ICMR research and all, where the technologist is required, skilled technologists are required, you are being hired there. And public health organization, where they do the community work, there also laboratory technologists are integral part of public health organization. In pharmaceutical companies, where they do the clinical trials, drug testing, all those areas, laboratory technologists are required. And abroad, of course, abroad opportunities are there. Once you get a experience from here, you can move on to USA, Canada, Australia, UK, Gulf countries after writing the examination that is required there. So before that, you should get an experience here. So this experience you are not getting after finishing your B.Sc MLT course here. You are getting that from the day one onwards from Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences, because we have such a advanced infrastructure here which support your learning. So this laboratories where you can get in as B.Sc MLT professionals are biochemistry, microbiology lab, histopathology, cytology, blood banks, transfusion medicine, neuroimmunology lab, molecular biology lab, cytogenetics, toxicology laboratory, veterinary laboratory, labs in Ayurvedic and homeopathic. So wherever a laboratory works come, you are the person to be taken. So these laboratories, these are the specialized laboratories which employs B.Sc MLT professionals. Now, in Amrita, we have two programs, MLT programs. We have UG, that is B.Sc MLT program, which is of 4 years. The duration is 4 years. And MSc MLT program, where you can specialize either in biochemistry, microbiology, or pathology. So that is a 2-year program. And both this B.Sc as well as MSc MLT is approved by Kerala Paramedical Council under DME. Now, if you take the course in Amrita over the years, in 2003, we started the post-graduation program here with an intake of 5 students. And in 2012, we started our B.Sc MLT program with 12 students. Intake was 12 students then. Now we are actually handling the first year of 2024 batch, which is the 13th batch of B.Sc MLT here. So this is a course over the years in Amrita Institute of Medical Science. So this is a briefing of the curriculum of B.Sc MLT. You can listen here carefully. Like this is a 4-year program. B.Sc MLT is a 4-year program, and you have a total of 15 papers to be cleared in this 4 years. During this 4 year, you will have clinical posting, and the last year, 4th year, you will have a thesis presentation also. Thesis, you will do a research. So after the by the end of B.Sc MLT, you will be able to know how to do a research and how to write a paper also. So that is in the curriculum. The thesis is also included in the curriculum. So 15 papers as total. So you have 4 years. In the first year, you have, in all the years, you will have biochemistry, microbiology, and pathology. That are your main subjects for all the years. First year, second year, third year, and 4th year, you will have biochemistry, microbiology, and pathology. But you have additional subjects in the first year. One is first year, you will have anatomy and physiology. And in third year, an additional subject that is coming is biostatistics or research methodology. Here we teach you how to do a research, what are the things that is to be taken care while doing a research, what is the research methodology, etc., etc. Once you learn that in the third year, we will make you do a thesis or a research in the 4th year. So this is how the curriculum goes. There is a 15 papers included in the curriculum. So along with this theory, students will have practicals in their main subject, that is biochemistry, microbiology, and pathology. Rest of the additional subject, anatomy, physiology, and research methodology, you won't be having any practicals, but practicals will be there for the main subject, bio, micro, and pathology. So facilities available, we do have 2 separate libraries, vast libraries here for UGs and PGs. We have experienced expert faculties in all departments. We do have hostel facility also here. So this is a real picture. This is a picture from our institute itself. So we have separate libraries for undergraduates as well as for the postgraduates. So these are our students posted in different laboratories. This is I am from biochemistry department. This is our lab. This is a biochemistry lab. You can see our students are getting posted in the laboratory. You are able to handle all these sophisticated instrument hands-on training that we give here. This is a hematology lab, which is coming under pathology. This is an MLT student, previous student. This is our microbiology lab where also you get posted. So all these laboratories, you get posting, you get hands-on training here, you get exposure to all the sophisticated devices, techniques, and real world picture. You will be seeing the real world picture, not only the things that is said in the theory, you are seeing whatever that is said in the theory in the laboratory. So you get posted in this. So these are our clinical labs. Not only these are the main subjects, so that I've shown these labs. We do have other labs like toxicology lab, we have molecular biology lab, we have cytogenetics lab, we have virology lab, you have neuroimmunology lab, molecular diagnostic lab. All these labs also we have here. You get turn-wise posting in all these laboratories. So you get posting from the second year onwards, not in the first year. Second, third, and 4th year, you will be posted in all these laboratories as per your curriculum. This training prepares, actually the posting in all these laboratories prepare you for industry needs by providing exposure to the latest technologies and sophisticated instruments which are operated according to the established standards, because all these instruments, all these technologies we operate based on the established standard and quality. That is why we are accredited with NABL. So these are our students lab. These are our students. This was one of our students. She was also a student here. So we have students lab also, not only the clinical lab, we have students lab where you do your practicals. I said you have practicals for all the 3 main subjects, biochemistry, microbiology, and pathology. So you will have practicals in the students lab. All these 3 departments have their own separate laboratories, student laboratories. And this is a picture of the pathology lab. And this is a picture of the biochemistry, and this is a picture of the microbiology lab. And these are our students. This is Jodin and this is Anbrin. So these are the advantages and gains that you can get by studying MLT, but there are certain facts to be considered while choosing the MLT. Something you have to get it into your mind, that MLT is a course which requires so many things are you cannot get anything just for granted. There are something that you have also to give. So you have certain responsibilities if you are becoming a MLT professional. So what are the responsibilities? What are the facts that need to be considered while choosing MLT course? So this is a professional course. MLT is a professional course. A professional course demands for quality. So professionals must account for all their actions. So whatever that you do, you are responsible because you are handling patient sample. You are handling patient sample. You are giving a result. Clinicians are relying on your result, making a treatment decision making, which is directly influencing the patient outcome. So there is no chance of getting an error there. So maximum minimization of the error should be there. So you should understand this is a professional course. The chance of getting error is minimum here, because if you are doing any error, that is directly going to influence the patient outcome. So that should be taken into mind, that this is a professional course. Professional expertise is very, very important. So next is continuous evolution. I said this particular area, medicine, medical field is continuously evolving. So you should have a mindset to learn newer and newer technologies, newer things day by day. You should have that mindset. You should not be like, I have learned this, that's enough. Tomorrow I'm not going to learn anything. No, every single day, newer technologies are coming, newer things are coming in this field. You should have the mindset to study all these things so that you stay updated, helps the MLT professional to excel in the competitive examination. So you should be updated. What is currently happening? What had been happening doesn't matter. What is currently happening? What are the new technologies? So you should be able to know and understand. You should be open minded to learn all these new technologies. And in Amrita, we always give ongoing training on the latest techniques to our professionals. And this is a profession that works in shifts. So you should ensure that round the clock diagnostic service is required. You should be available to work 24/7 in HM, not only MLT course, all of these medical courses, because you should be available for the patient at any time. You cannot say that you cannot work in the night and you cannot work late because that shift is there for all the medical courses. So shift work reality is there in medical laboratory technology also. So if you choose a career here, you should be knowing that you should be available 24/7 for working. Next is a teamwork. So MLT profession is not an individual endeavor. You are not working single-handed. You cannot run a laboratory single-handed. There is a teamwork required. So you need to work. You need to have the ability to work with a team in problem solving. So whenever a problem comes, it is not that you alone will stand there and solve that problem. No, this is a teamwork, and you should be a part of the solution, and you should be able to working in a team, so as you are a part of crucial problem solving and delivering a reliable healthcare solution. Teamwork is the next thing that is required. Last one, you should have commitment to the patient care. This is a demanding clinical laboratory based program. It requires a significant dedication and a genuine desire to serve patient. That is very important. You should have a genuine desire to serve the patients. Only those who are willing to put a hard work and take pride in contributing to patient care should opt this program. Okay, so so we'll show you where our students all are right now. I have included only very few. If I'm going to include all our students, this webinar will not finish. So most of our students are being absorbed here itself. They gain experience from here and they apply for higher chances in abroad, etc. Many apply for the central and state government jobs, which gives them a stable and benefit-based jobs. Many go for higher studies like masters. We have master program here, post-graduation MLT Namrata itself. Many of them go for the master program. So they deviate from technologist to either teaching-based career, or they will move on with the research in any paramedical colleges across India. So our B.Sc MLT graduates have gone to excel in diverse healthcare settings, from leading diagnostic laboratory to advanced research facilities. So we'll see some of their inputs. So Jodin, I've already shown you in the students lab. He was a student standing there. Jodin was a student from here, 2017 batch. He's now working as a flow cytometry technician in Aptrec, which is a Tata flow technician. He got training from our nano science flow cytometry. Then he moved on to there for further training. Suvarna, she was our second batch student. She is working in Dubai as a laboratory technologist. She worked here in Amrita for 3 years. Then only she moved on to Dubai. Meghna was also a student here. She is working currently as assistant professor. So she did her for becoming assistant professor or getting a teaching profession, you have to do your post graduation. So she did the MSc also from here, Amrita itself. Now she is working as assistant professor in Department of Biochemistry. So do Pooja. Pooja also did her B.Sc and MSc here. Now she is working as assistant professor, and she was a gold medal winner, I think, of her B.Sc as well as MSc batch. Now Gobika was a student who came all the way from USA to study laboratory technology from Amrita. She was a 2019-23 batch student, and she is now working as laboratory technician in USA itself. Srijit was also once a student. He is now working in the histopathology lab in Amrita. He is currently working here. Ashwati was a 2014 batch. She worked as a flow analyst and associated scientist. She is now preparing for her CSIR. That is, she is pursuing for her research. So she is going to do her research work. So she is preparing for CSIR. Devika was one of our students. She was also a gold medalist of her batch. She is working as assistant professor. She did MSc MLT also in Amrita Institute. So she is working as assistant professor. Suramya is actually the twin sister of Suvarna. She is working as a biomedical scientist in London. She was my colleague actually, Anu Catherine. She was once assistant professor here in Amrita. Now she has become principal MLT department in Medical Trust Hospital, Allied Health Science College. She did her MSc here. She didn't do B.Sc. She did her MSc here. After that, she joined here as faculty. She had a 10 years of experience here. After that, she moved to Medical Trust College of Allied Health Science. Now she is a principal in that institute. Now Reshma also from the 2013 batch, same batch from Suvarna and Suramya. She is also working as a biomedical scientist at Royal Stock University Hospital, Central London. So these are very few numbers that I've taken. I cannot include all the students because each year we are taking at least 12 to 15 students. So all of them are placed. None of them are standing out jobless here. All of them are in anywhere entered into some job. So doing B.Sc MLT is not is not a wrong decision to do, because there is immense chance of getting job, the highly demanding course. The technicians who are skilled in various techniques are highly demanding. So these are some of our alumni. So we welcome you to Amrita Health Science Campus, Kochi. Thank you. So these are our students itself. This is a 2019 batch and this is a 2020 batch. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Like we were all stuck to the screen actually. That was a superb presentation by you and we are so happy about it. Thank you once again for sharing your time and wisdom, such a lot of knowledge and such a lot of information regarding Amrita. So all the attendees who are today attending this session are really very lucky. We are so much pleased, ma'am, with such a beautiful presentation from your side.
Thank you.
So even the alumni, you have included all the details that really should be known by these attendees. It was shared wonderfully well. And this was really mesmerizing to all of us over here. So ma'am, I know you are a bit in a hurry, but then before we wind up this session, we have Miss Priya from the admission office who will just take us through the admission process this year.
Okay.
So in between, if there is any doubts coming up, we can just raise it before we will leave you as early as possible.
Okay.
Okay. Priya, welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Rashmi, ma'am, can you stop
Yes,
screen
stop
sharing?
screen sharing so that she could continue with her.
Is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good evening, one and all. I am Priya, representing Admissions Office, Amrita Institute of Medical Science, Kochi campus. So today I'll be briefing on the course B.Sc MLT, the admission process for the academic year 2025. So these are the 18 courses that we offer here at Kochi campus under B.Sc Allied Health Science, and B.Sc Medical Laboratory Technology is one among them. Coming to the duration of the course B.Sc MLT is a 4-year course, and the eligibility, the candidate should have attained minimum 17 years of age and maximum 23 years of age on or before 31st December 2025. Now, coming to the educational eligibility, you should be a pass in your class 12 with 60% aggregate marks in physics, chemistry, and biology. And selection would be based on the marks scored by the candidate in Amrita entrance exam, life sciences, and also the interview. So now coming to the fee structure of B.Sc MLT, we have 3 categories in the tuition fees: scholarship, non-scholarship, and NRI category. So annual tuition fees in the scholarship category is rupees 1,10,000. In the non-scholarship category, it is 1,40,000. And in the NRI category, the candidate will have to pay a tuition fees of USD 3,000. Also, we have an other fees of rupees 41,740, which is common for all the 3 categories. Also, we have an admission processing charge of rupees 2,500. Hostel and mess annually would come around rupees 80,000. However, hostel is not compulsory if the candidate is residing within 20 kilometers from the campus. Now, as I mentioned earlier, selection for this B.Sc MLT would be based on Amrita entrance exam, life science, agriculture, and medical sciences. That is AEEL. So exam would be conducted in 3 slots, and each candidate will have the exam at any one of the slots selected by the candidate. Details regarding the slot booking and admit card download will be sent to your registered email ID. So now coming to the question paper pattern. Mainly we have 4 subjects for the exam: physics, chemistry, biology, and English. 25 questions would be asked from physics, chemistry, biology each, and 5 questions from English. So the total duration of the exam is 2 hours, 80 questions, and total 240 marks. Also, kindly note that the exam will be conducted in a computerized based test mode, where a candidate has to, exam questions would be in a MCQ type. 3 marks would be awarded for each correct answer, and 1 mark shall be deducted for each incorrect answer. The syllabus for the exam AEEL and the information handbook we have already uploaded in the website amrita.edu/admissions/AEEL. So as I mentioned earlier, you can check the website, our official website ID, amrita.edu/admissions, or the AEL web page for details regarding the syllabus. And for registering for the course also, either you can register through our website, amrita.edu/admissions, or directly enter the portal URL, that is applyug.amrita.edu. So this is basically the web page. When you enter the URL applyug.amrita.edu, first the candidate needs to register by entering your name, email ID, and mobile number. This is step 1. And once you enter those basic details, you'll be guided to step 2, that where you need to enter the personal information like gender, date of birth, etc. After that, you will be asked to submit 3 exam cities as your preference. You can choose the respective cities and save that option. Next and the most important step is selecting the course. If you are willing to apply for B.Sc MLT, then you can select the Kochi campus. As you can see in the screen, click on B.Sc Medical Laboratory Technology and click on the apply option. Once you've done that, you can go to My Applications and once again review your exam city preferences and the course preference that has been given by you. Next is the payment option. Here we've given all modes of payment. You can make the registration fee of rupees 550 payment either through card, UPI or net banking. Once you've done the payment, you can move to the next step, that is entering the academic details. In this, details regarding your class 10th and class 12th are asked. So candidates who are writing your class 12th examination this year can give your class 12th result status as awaiting. Also, once your results are declared, class 12th results are declared, you have to edit this and give the class 12th result status as published and enter your class 12th marks. The final step in the registration process is document upload. You'll be required to upload your class 10th, 12th, Aadhaar card, TC, conduct certificate, etc. So right now, if you're not having the class 12th mark sheets, you can upload the other details. Okay, class 10th, Aadhaar card, etc. And after completing all the stages of registration, the candidate will receive a confirmation mail from Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham with your registration number. You have to save your registration number, registered email ID, and password for future reference. Also, for any admission related query, you can contact the contact numbers that you have displayed in the screen right now or send us a mail to ugadmissions@aims.amrita.edu. Another very important piece of information that Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham has not appointed any agent or third party clients for securing admission in any program. So students are requested to contact the toll-free numbers. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
That's very nice of you, Priya. That was very good detailing. Madam, one question raised by Amrita Krishna. What are the key skills apart from technical knowledge that students should focus on during this course?
The key skills, most of the skills they get trained when they join here in Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences, because they have never studied laboratory technology before. So the skills they get trained during the 4 years. The other skills I've said is that the facts that they should know, that they should have a commitment towards the patient service. They should have that mentality that their works are deserving the quality. The quality is very important. Those skills, those basic skills are required, as making them a laboratory technologist is our like our duty. After joining, all those skills that they require as a MLT will be given from here.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. We are really grateful, and our deepest gratitude to you for the enlightening session, and to all of you for joining us in this session today. Your presence has truly enriched this experience. So once again, ma'am, we wish to see all these attendees soon in the Amrita campus, and with such experts with them, they will surely flourish.
Sure, madam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, giving
Thank
me
you
an
all.
opportunity. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome.